guys. It is Thursday, our normal streaming day. We are here with Players Wanted. With me, of course, is one of my partners in crime there, Battery from Assault and Battery Airsoft. We got the man, the myth, the legend, the man with the largest of heart but shortest of stature. We have the Greg Paparisi from Dead End Outfitters.
Good evening, folks.
So, obviously, this is a sort of a special treat for. I guess it's a special treat if they want to come in here and watch us for our viewers and all that, because we just streamed on Tuesday with somewhat of a controversial topic, as you might say. But today we're going to be talking about some cool stuff. Like we're going to talk about the Big Boss game. We're going to talk about upcoming events, and one of our main themes of the stream is going to be integrity and stuff like that. We're also going to go over some stuff like that, especially when it ties into integrity, stuff that happened. And I'll also share with you guys my where the hell did my Twisted Tea go? My Twisted Tea build, but it was right there. Anyways, so welcome everybody. We're going to let some people start trickling in before we start getting to the meat and potatoes. It is Thursday. And we're going through. So, first and foremost, see, my Twisted Tea. It just got returned to me. So I see people are starting to come on. Welcome, as always. If you guys want to join the discussion, feel free to type inside the chats. We are doing a really good job of catching up with people and everything else. Tuesday was a really successful stream. We had a lot of people on there. We had a lot of opinions that are flowing around. And one thing I will say, as we start ramping this up, was that it was kind of interesting. The last time we had a stream on that subject, the amount of people that were defending hold on. Sorry, and of course now I'm starting to get bombarded by questions. Last time that we started doing that, we had a lot of people that were coming to the defense of Raptor with, why are they getting shut down and everything else. This time I noticed there's only two people that were standing up for them, really, throughout the entire thing. So it's kind of interesting how much 6 months makes and, when you start forcing stuff. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and kick off today's stream. We're first going to talk about our first topic, which is the Big Boss game. Wait, hold on. Before we get into that, let's just talk about how awesome this shirt is.
Don't make me. Thank you, Battery. Don't make me have to be the one to say it. I don't want to be the one to say it.
Let's talk about that Big Boss game, guys. It's going to be at Op 31 this weekend, Saturday.
Yep.
When is check-in time again?
Gates open 8 a.m. Registration starts at 8:30. So the day itself, let's do the overall day first. The day itself, there will be some regular games. There's a specialty game along with the Big Boss game, being that this is also a Say Pieces to Reese's game. Dom Reese, my son, my only son, is on his way soon to basic training. He leaves on Monday. He is a 19 Delta cavalry scout, and so he'll be leaving Monday morning. So this is his last airsoft game. So we're going to do a specialty game. We ran one this past weekend at Black Tiger. He was the objective. So we'll do something similar again. We'll have a small group be with him, and it'll basically be the field versus him.
Nice.
And he'll be the objective. So we'll have that. We will, and then we'll also have the Big Boss game. Big Boss game, we're anticipating probably, it's hard to estimate. Depending on how many people are there, we're trying to decide whether or not it's going to be, whether we're going to have 2 waves, 2 games, or 1 game. And it really does depend on the amount of people. The game itself, we anticipate taking roughly about an hour to an hour and a half. It's a phenomenal game. This one's probably going to be the best one we've ever put on. Thanks to Christian from Nomad, adding, he's got the minions and the goons all out there running NPCs for us. I know Battery One's going to be there to help. So it's really going to be a great game. It plays just like a real life video game. I say that it's more like a real life video game from when we were kids versus some of the kids nowadays.
Are you talking like wait a minute? When it comes to you, are you talking about like Super Mario, or are you talking about like Tetris in the first game from Atari?
Oh,
You're talking about Pong.
Listen, child. All right.
Somebody give this man a mushroom so he can.
You know, hang on. Do I got to bring the picture up? I've got to pick. Let me. You know what? You're gonna make me bring the pictures up.
Never go full retard.
I'll find it. You know, I have dressed as Mario before, and there is a picture of me in midair grabbing a coin. Yes, exactly. Now I gotta find it. Damn it.
Hey, Joker, can you imagine Greg doing this?
Oh,
like,
God.
Look.
Oh.
Here we go.
I actually had my cousin was dressed as Luigi because he's 6'6". He's 6'6". I'm 5'1". That was Mario and Luigi. Oh
my God.
Yeah, hang on. All of you guys are all absolutely terrible people.
Reese.
Absolutely terrible people. All of you. Hang on. Well, so
you're not NES old. I'll give you N64 old.
Who, me? I'm Pong old, dude. You don't know, man.
I know Pong. We call that the first game.
So you guys are all aware, by the way. I have been everything from a Leprechaun to an Elf on the Shelf to Mario to Baby New Year, and I have pictures of all of it.
Stuart Little. Can we dress you up as a chick?
I never did Stuart Little. I imagine I could.
Hey, you're smart and you're short.
Let's see, where are these?
I'm kidding. I love you, Papa.
Oh, wait. I'll share my screen here.
You are the biggest person I know.
Let's see. I can share this. This is a good one here. I don't know. I can't believe I'm actually going to put this out there. But since I'm a very open person.
Hold on 1 second. There's somebody at my door.
Well,
goodbye. Well, now we can talk shit about Joker. No, never mind.
Yeah, nice try.
All right. Go ahead and share that out there. So that was me as Tinkerbell, because
I can't see anything yet. Hold on.
She's a very good friend of mine, and she said, "I have a great costume for us, male, female, height-wise costume." She goes, "Peter Pan and Tinkerbell." I went, "Great!" And before I could realize that she meant me be Tinkerbell, she agreed, and that was that. So that's us. Let's see. Let me see if I can find. Here is. Bring that up there. That is Baby New Year and Father Time.
Oh God.
I'm not the only person in the world that realizes how short I am. Just so you're aware. Let's see. Somewhere here.
One of the late Shadow said, "My eyes."
Somewhere here there is. God, I gotta find it. Oh, there's some Elf on the Shelf action for you. Yep. All right. Elf on the Shelf action. Now, this is to let you know if you're as short as I am, never go to Chicago and go to the Bean and take a picture under it if you're really that short, because what ends up happening?
You ride on a Zamboni.
Oh, God. If you do that and you get the wrong angle, and you're with a girl who's 5'10", that happens. Yeah. So don't ever do that.
Oh my God.
Where is my?
Oh my God.
Somewhere here.
I'm trying to share this shit out to all these other things, man, but you keep talking and I keep losing my mind.
Hang on, let's see.
Oh my God. Oh my God. My face hurts.
Somewhere here, there's
Well, you know, the one that's funny is of you trying to go toe to toe with Muhammad Ali.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah. Was it Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson? Because you
No,
make
that
them look tall.
was actually from the movie.
Ali.
What's the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Southpaw or something like that.
Yeah. There's prom pictures. We had an adult prom. Let me see. There's that somewhere in here.
So I don't know if anybody noticed, but Joker, I just noticed that the background of the battle bug, you changed the color to grayish black.
No, it's always that was the grayish black color was like the color of the original patch. So the patches that we have right now, the green patches, those are the limited edition first series. We're not making that color again.
Can you see that one?
Oh wait, add it to the stream.
That one for you. So all those times you say leprechaun. This is my cousin as a jockey.
Look at you, laddie. You got to think with your dipstick. Can you imagine, Greg? What's it called? Tap dancing, or rain dancing?
Oh, river dancing.
River dancing. There you go. That I will pay to see that.
I'm not going to say that it has happened, but it has happened. Let's see. Hang on. Where the hell?
That is funny.
Oh man. Oh, my face hurts.
I gotta be careful if I ever do take Greg on a fishing trip or whatever. I gotta make sure that there's no white sharks, so we might mistake him as a seal. Of his size.
No, what I need to find that doomsday picture that had me in stitches last night.
It's Halloween.
Oh God.
Somewhere here. Damn it. Strange. I don't know. I'll have to come back around. I don't know why it's not here somewhere. It's not that damn old. It should be pretty easy to find.
Great. Now I got the freaking hiccups. Thanks, Greg. Oh man. All right. Anyways, back to the big boss game.
Hey, look, y'all are the ones that made the joke. I just wanted to share it with you.
You just wanted us to get it out of our system.
Yeah, just so you know.
Yeah, that failed miserably.
Yeah, you know it's going to keep coming, right?
We should have a photo challenge. Like, how many different people can like Photoshop me into short, into like different short scenarios?
I don't think you'll be able to beat Bernie.
Yeah, I know, right? Holy shit!
All right, let's see. Stop there. All right. So Big Boss. Yeah, so the Big Boss game. Again, so the game itself starts with everyone starts with a pistol and a single magazine. Your primary weapons, your rifles, are actually stored elsewhere on the field. You have to acquire them. Very much like old video games where you get upgraded weapons and ammo and things like that. You have to actually find these things on the field. You'll search out. You have to search out NPCs that get killed to see if they're carrying any information, any items on them, any ammo on them. Same as you do in video games. You're going to want to conserve your ammo. Obviously, you're not going to get unlimited ammo. You're going to have to have ammo. When people get killed, when they're shot and killed, the only way to revive them is to make it to the next checkpoint. With however many people make it to the next checkpoint is how many people can be revived. So if you've got 20 people in the group and 10 people get killed and 10 make it to the checkpoint, you can revive 10 people. If 15 people get killed and only 5 make it to the checkpoint, you can only revive 5. Then you move forward with that 10, and if those 10 make it to the next checkpoint, then you can revive 10 more. Yes, sir.
So where was this written? Is it online or is the game going to be explained over there?
So we have some of it written up, but not So we didn't put the rule, the
Rules. That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
The rules weren't really put out there because they're easier to explain than they are. Just like old video games, nobody read the insert. You just played until you figured it out. Yeah, the rules set for the game itself is easier to explain than it was to write down. That's we've always done it that way as far as this game goes. You'll have mini boss engagements. There's 2 mini bosses at each one of the major locations, and then the big boss. The big boss is actually multi-tiered. So as you're fighting the big boss, the only way to kill the big boss, the initial kill, is with the grenade launcher. So you actually have to find the grenade launcher, find the grenades, all of that. Then you have to shoot him, and it makes him pause, just like in the old video games, like Bowser and all that kind of, like, shoot him, he pauses, his hands go up, he's got targets underneath, you shoot those targets. If you get that target, that's 1 kill. 3 kills sends him away. While you're doing that, by the way, he is he's wielding dual 60s. We're possibly going to give him the minigun too, but we're not sure.
So we're limited. So we're limited on ammo then, right?
You're limited on the ammo that you find. Absolutely.
Okay, so there's ammo all the way around.
Yes, you'll find more ammo throughout the field. Absolutely. But you're going to be limited to that ammo only. There's no bringing ammo on the field yourself, nothing like that. Once you kill him the first time, he runs away, drops his weapons, and then comes back with a melee. It's a special melee. You'll see it. And when he comes back with that, you actually, in order to kill him as a final, he'll have a smoke grenade attached to his back, and you actually have to get up on him and pull the smoke grenade, and that kills him. That's how you win the game. So that was about as quick and dirty as I could describe it. But all of that, that game right there takes about an hour and a half total because we use the entire field, and there's engagements all the way through the field at all different points. You do have a guide with you. Jacob will be your guide, carrying you through the field, offering you encouragement, helping to direct you, helping to guide you where you need to go. If you missed something, something that's key, he may give you clues and tips on maybe you should go back, double back and look for it, things like that.
As long as it's not lettering on the boxes, because apparently the last game that we had, nobody paid attention to that.
Yeah. No, these things, they'll be a little bit, and the guidance starts off very blatant and then moves into more vague. That way people get used to the gameplay. An example is, not to give too much away, but an example is like the first NPC that comes out gets killed, and then he'll say something along the lines of, "Perhaps you should check his person," and he'll have something on him so you understand to do the search. So you kind of get an idea for that, and if he feels like you're using too much ammo, he'll remind you, "Hey, perhaps you should conserve," or things of that nature. But there'll be real prizes throughout the field as well. You'll find things that you'll have to turn in at the end to see what kind of prize what kind of prize it is. There'll be there'll be real prizes, things like tangible things.
Okay, sounds like a PUBG, Fortnite type on level, like really hardcore.
It is actually this weekend, this Saturday.
Yeah, nothing like having to go chase the dogs down from outside. The wife left the door open. Yay. All right. Also, aren't we bringing out the battle bug to that?
Are you bringing battle bug for that? I don't remember if you were bringing it up or not.
Yeah.
Okay. So the battle bug will be out there. We'll be moving around the field too much, if at all, but it will be there in presence. Oh yeah, no, actually, as I do remember right where we were putting it. And I think back, we talked about that.
You were talking about putting it in a junkyard.
Yeah. Are the boss's guns going to be de-hopped? I don't think his are. And
they better not be. That'd be an unfair advantage.
I have not yet de-hopped the the micro gun either. I keep meaning to do that. Talk about unfair there. I'd love to see what happens if I D-hop the micro gun.
I know what it will do. It'll outshoot the Crytek, the Navrage SSG 24.
I knew that was coming. Oh man!
Right. Oh, wrong person. Damn it.
Oh God.
Tell us how you really feel, Yordi.
The next person that at the game. Does the D-hop outranges the SSG 20? I'm gonna tackle you. I will tackle you. I'm gonna tackle you. I'm gonna give you a great big hug, and I'm gonna tackle you to the ground. And then I'm gonna say, D-hop this.
I'm going to say that I'm now going to bribe a whole lot of kids to go do that to you.
Oh no, I can't hurt kids.
What's
That's not
going on,
right.
Nicholas?
If a kid comes up to me, and says, "Like, is it true that the D-hop outranges the SSG?" I'm gonna start crying. I am, because it's gonna be tears. It's gonna be tears of cash that did this in the wind. It hurts. It really does. Listen, people, for the ones that are watching, seeing a 7-year-old Crytek. Okay. Hold on one second. Seeing a Crytek, a Trident Mark II CRB. Hold on.
I love how the look happens and the yoink.
Anyways, for those of you out there, seeing a CRB Trident Mark II with the D-hop that Mr. Papa over here graciously created and gifted this to the. I mean, it's the greatest things besides sliced bread. And I get outshot, outranged, out accuracy, with wind, and the person that was doing it had 0.30s, 0.30s, or 0.32 BBs. I have 0.46, and he was outshooting me, outranging, and better accuracy than me. While my BBs were doing this, his were going straight. And at that point in time, I knew.
Give a little context.
No. At that time, not that I fucked up, but at that point in time, I knew that I needed to walk my butt back to the CP and rethink my life and rethink my airsoft life. And at that point, I knew that when Greg says this is what needs to be done, I'm just gonna say, "Here's my money." And
just to add a little bit of context for anybody listening, when it's remembering, one of the keys is he's talking about, he's talking about Assault's Crytek. That was 1.5. I think he came in at 1.5 even. I think is where his joules were. He was a rifleman, 1.5 joules versus a sniper,
2.8.
He came in at 2.8 joules. So it's not just the barrel length was different.
My barrel length was longer than his.
You're talking about nearly twice the joules, and Mike's gun was still Assault's gun was still out shooting it. For those that want to understand the technical behind it, it's next to zero turbulence and a much, much greater spin on the BB, which is why I was able to cut through the wind and carry further.
Right. Another thing is, guys, and I'm not gonna sit here and look. This is honest truth right here. This is forget about the SSG 24. I also have an upgraded Crytek LVOA C, not the short, the C, the longer one. And this was upgraded also. Mind you, just so you know, I spent over on the upgrade alone. First time around was like $480, something like that, right? So I'm up to almost $1,000 on this Crytek, and it has an R hop.
Yep.
It has an R hop. It has a Prometheus barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to talk about the gears. It's the Crytek gears because they're proprietary. But all the other stuff, Gate Titan, MOSFET, all the other bells and whistles, right? And let me tell you something.
He's heated.
Yeah, my fully upgraded Crytek did not come anywhere close to the performance of Assault's Trident Mark II CRB, and that says a lot, honestly, because now I'm like, I want to sell everything that I own just to own his guns. So yeah, if you guys are in the market for upgrades, check Dead End Outfitters, check them out, DEO, and just come out to Op 31, see for yourself. See for yourself. That's all. Seeing is believing. For this, seeing is believing. Forget what you see on e-bike. Forget what you see on the other. Whatever my build. Seeing is believing. Come over to Op 31. Check out his guns. What are the triple V's? The Venevidi Vici.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Check those out, and trust me. I mean, I'm sorry, Mark. You should have never bought that OCA. Just saying, man.
You're muted. We're not hearing what you're saying.
Yes, he's muted.
Oh, really? Yes, I'm muted. Shut up.
He's the host, and he muted.
I muted myself because I obviously it's obviously a Thursday, and I did not get sushi today, but of course I'm about to place a sushi order because this Chinese food sucks ass.
Also, in other words, Greg, what he's trying to say is he wants a double dip. He wants a Chinese and a Jap.
I love me some Asians food. I don't even think the dog will eat this. Callie, Cora, come here.
Oh, Jigsaw Airsoft says salam. Salam.
You can't feed that to
I say marhaba.
Cannibalism.
No, but yeah, everybody, check it out, man. There's different flavors. There's not you don't have now you got the flat hop, the R hop, the Mr. Hop, the U hop, the S hop, the H hop, the M hop, the whatever. Now the world has the D hop, and damn it, that is the best thing I have seen so far as an upgrade on Airsoft. Is that damn D hop? She
spit it out.
We believe in it so much that our guarantee of it still stands. If you find a better patched, you find a better patched barrel on the market, we'll buy it for you. That is our guarantee.
Update on the chicken. The dog is spit it out and is looking at it on the floor.
That's not chicken.
It's cannibalism. You gave the dog that food. Think about that.
This is chicken.
Bro, that's dog.
No, it's not. That's not chicken.
You gave dog to the dog.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Where's Cora? Oh my god, that door better not be opening. Angie! Anyways, guys.
Your life is so chaotic.
Go find Cora.
You know what that reminded me of, Greg? You remember that movie from the 1986 or 1989 Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme, where he threw some of that Chinese food to the dog, and the dog just looked at it like, yes, I'm that old.
Oh God.
Okay, so I'm now going to show you something that's better than a D-Hop, better than any gun that Mr. Reese has to offer anywhere.
Oh, is that right?
Wait, hold on. I gotta stop sharing for a second. I should have moved this over. Yeah. Better gun, the most ultimate airsoft weapon on the face of the earth. And why the hell is my computer giving me hard times? What the
$6,000.
Oh, it's like it's gonna be like how Evike always does their what is it? They put that $5,000 bill up there.
Oh yeah.
No.
Where was she? Oh, she's doing what's she have in the living room?
Let's see some of your reactions.
What the fuck? Come on! Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm gonna kill my. Thank you. Stop doing that.
Do you see his facial expression? Do you see the vein about to pop out?
Oh yeah.
You see that? Yo, he's about to go Super Saiyan.
I am, because this is really pissing me off that it's not setting up properly. There we go. Finally, I'm getting. Yeah, today's been one of those days, guys. This just gonna say, today has definitely been one of those days. So here's the most ultimate weapon in airsoft.
He just turned to the wall. Okay, great stuff. I make that. You should have put a thing that says, "Kids, don't try this at home." Ooh, the echo. 1 joule.
One FPS.
Is that Tinker? Oh, that is Tinker.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Double fisting.
The most ultimate weapon in airsoft, the Twisted T can.
You know, you're gonna make me make a Indestructible Twisted T gun, right?
Yo, dude, the can is already getting the shit kicked out of it, man. I was blown. It got shot like 4 times. It was really awesome. I'm like running. I'm like this. All of a sudden, I hear tink on the can. I was like, what the hell was that?
Gun hit.
Oh God.
No,
right.
Greg, you're not allowed to build anything else until I get my stirring the pot stick.
I know, right? We need 2 of those.
I did go to Harry Potter World. I should have just picked you guys up some wands.
I have a wand.
Of course you do, you nerd.
It's so simple for you. All he has to do is go to his backyard and grab like two branches.
No, they got to be special. They got to be
and paint one blue and one red.
They have to, one has to be shaped like an elephant's trunk. The other has to be shaped like an ass's tail. That's how.
Yes, like at the trunk.
Oh, you're definitely an ass. So speaking of asses,
all right. So
let's go to like the next thing that we really wanted to talk about here. So, which was integrity, right?
Okay. So at this weekend's game, we are came up with something while on the phone earlier today. We're gonna test it out this weekend. We're actually gonna test out a penalty box. Is what we're calling it.
Can I bring my hockey stick?
The idea is, we see that a lot of people are actually doing better with integrity, not calling someone else a sit on our field, at least. Definitely seeing that improvement. Rather than go kind of piggybacking off of Tuesday's conversation, about banning and all this kind of stuff. I don't want to do that. We don't want to ban, but we want to really try to get the sport as a whole to a place where it needs to be. So instead of banning and yelling and assuming and all this kind of stuff, if you're on the field and an admin sees you break the rules of some sort, even the smallest, dude, come on, I know you know I shot you, something like that, that gets you sent to the penalty box. So like a 1 minute, you got to go back to spawn and sit at spawn for 1 minute, or go, sit out for 1 minute. And the next time is 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We're going to mark, your wristband. And what that'll do is it's a little bit of a spank to remind you, hey, don't do this. This is not what we're about. We're about just having the fun. And it's a nice little reminder that people can't ignore anymore. Because what we find is that if someone's on the field and we say, don't call their hit, well, that we walk away, they do it again anyhow. So exactly, got to get a big ass box.
I saw that.
but yeah, I think that's going to work well, and I think that people are going to be able to appreciate it as a reminder. Hey, look, we're doing, we're really trying to push, because it's not so much full auto anymore. Like, a lot of the big problems are being taken care of. Now we're getting down to those finites. We don't have anybody fighting on the field. That's not something we ever worry about. We don't have, like, that kind of stuff doesn't happen.
Who the hell wants to fight when you got Tiny around? I mean, you must be like a really brand new or new player, or you must be high out of your damn mind. Come on. Come on.
Spider, we just got done talking about the Big Boss game that's going to be at Op 31 on Saturday, and now we're talking about integrity and one of the ways that Greg's going to help with increasing integrity on the field. But I will say like this, as somebody who's seen Tiny get really mad, nah, bruh.
I don't want it.
Those of you that aren't familiar with the members of our team, my partner, my
polar opposite,
my hetero life mate, is Tiny. Along with that, we have Wolf. You may or may not have met him. You most certainly don't want to upset that fine gentleman. We have Coyote, again, another quiet soul who you do not want to awaken. These are my team guys. These are my guys who I love and I take good care of. And much like any other pack, if you mess with a den, they're gonna come after you. So we don't like that to happen. We don't want any of that to happen. Actually, we've never had to have anything like that. We've never had anybody escorted like that. Nothing. And so all kidding aside, but I think that if we institute this now that the big stuff is handled, and we can do this, and it's almost in a playful manner, having a penalty box is almost in a playful manner, but it still gets the point across. I think by doing that, it keeps the tone from safety brief time all the way out. It just kind of keeps the tone on the field of, hey, we're not here for that. We're not here to breach integrity. We're not here to yell at each other. We're not here. We're here to play the sport, have fun, have the hobby, do what we got to do, and leave it at that. And any thoughts on that are certainly welcome from gentlemen on screen or anybody in comments. I know that there's other fields that do it, and I think that it actually might be. I think it's going to help further our mission.
So what I have to say about that?
Sorry, I had to order my real dinner now.
I like the idea. I'm definitely gonna probably recite the ABCs if I'm in the penalty box, just to cool down.
Right.
No, I like the idea, because now the players need to understand. Now you don't have other players out there with GoPros catching you in the act. Now the admins are going to be actively enforcing the house rules, the field rules. So, that way next time you come, like, hey, I got my Article 15. Let me not do that again. For you Marines out there, the page 11.
What I will say is I'd put a multiplier on it. So if you have first time you're in there, 1 minute, second time 4, third time 6, next, like, multiply it by 2, and then if it's at like one of the bigger, like an event game that you have, that's what they do each time they go back to spawn.
Right.
So that's like, because what happens now is that, I mean, especially for your field is almost running like clockwork with very little stuff, except that we do have a few people that decide that they're going to go out there and do something. Now, sort of combining the going into those sort of things, there's some times where you just, you have to catch yourself from saying stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Especially if there's admins and stuff. You shouldn't have to be the one to say, hey, man, call your hit. Right. What I've done before is I'll just gesture and I'll point to where I shot them at, because they might not have felt it as a friendly thing. Mm-hmm. But there's others who, call your hit, man. It's like that's not how we do things around here, bro. You know, and not to be an asshole, but it's just not the way we do things around here.
I know that, and I think we talked about this on maybe even the very first stream. You know, it's definitely a developed habit. When you first start playing, you know, you whether it's you think that you're hitting people or whatever it might be, but it's definitely a developed habit for not calling hits and calling somebody else's, and eventually you develop the habit of calling your own hits. Hopefully, you develop the habit of calling your own hits. If you never work past that anger factor, though, if your initial response is always to yell at someone to call their hits and you never have a reason to work past that, then it will always be that way. We've got 11, 12, 13-year-olds that are starting the game that I refuse to let build that bad habit. So if we do this now and we teach them when you're shot, even if you think maybe you were or were not, just call it. Just call it. And what that will do is down the road when they're playing large mill sims, they get hit, boom, right away. They call the hit, they walk away. There it is. They also learn maybe they're not hitting someone. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Keep your mouth shut. Run your gun, not your mouth. You know, that's it right there. That's you know, I've been playing maybe 6 months. I was still just a player, had nothing to do with the field at all, really. And there were guys that were in Tumbler Tower, and I was shooting from the woods into Tumbler Tower, and I swear to you, I was hitting them. Now, 6 years later, in hindsight, good chance I wasn't. Swear I was. Swear I was. And they weren't calling it. So I actually, and this is very embarrassing, but I'm going to say it because I'm not immune to it. I freaked out, screaming, call your hits. And I finally went in, threw my gun down inside the 3-story area, stood there with my arms out. I said, fine, come on, yo, hit me then. You think I'm not hitting you? I lost my mind for no reason. It's a stupid game. And that was the last time I ever did that. It was embarrassing. I apologize to everyone on the field. I apologize to my son. I apologized to the field owner at the time. Absolutely disgusting. I was disgusted with myself for months. Couldn't believe as an adult I did that. And which is one of the reasons why it's such a big deal to me now to keep people from doing it, because that is how heated a person can get. And if you don't practice, build that habit, that thick skin, then that's where you'll end up. And I can't have that. Not around, 11, 12-year-olds. I was wrong. I can't let other people be that wrong. You like? I just came up with it. Run your gun, not your mouth.
So sort of going into like what we're talking about here. I wanted to show. I'm going to share some videos tonight when it comes down to integrity from stuff that we had happen last night. Because last night we had there's a caveat to like, hey, call your own hits, don't call other people's hits. If you're the type of person that goes to a field and decides that they need to wear 9 levels of fucking armor, so that way you don't feel any impacts because you're so scared that a BB hit to you is going to sting too much and make you go owie and why, maybe you're in the wrong sport. And the reason why I say that is
hey man. Hey man.
Oh, I thought you said, hey man, hey man. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but
I'm sorry. Hey man, a woman. Now you understand?
Hey man, hey man, hey man, hey man. Got it. So last night when we were playing at Miami Airsoft, we had 2 individuals that their first layer was a t-shirt. Their next layer was a sweatshirt. Their next layer was a plate carrier. Then they had leather fucking jackets on.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to play you videos. Don't worry, guys.
What was it, like 30 degrees inside Miami Airsoft or something?
No, it was 89 degrees in Miami Airsoft. So I'll give them credit for 8 minutes that they're doing the sweatbox challenge or whatever. But when it goes through integrity, here's what I was sort of talking about when I say that, what the hell happened? Oh, that's what I did. So let me turn the volume up. It's like good integrity, right? Where it's like, all right, let's go through and do the thing. Like a good way to call somebody else's hit, just to remind them that they got hit.
That Wolfbane, bro.
Yeah, you didn't get me, man.
Very simple. Yep. Now you're muted. You're muted.
So now you can see by his body posture and everything else, he was about ready to engage.
Mhm.
And the last thing I wanted, because we already had problems with this, is only the third game of the day so far, second game that we're in. We didn't want them to be accused of cheating. To give a little backstory, the two individuals, the first one I shot and the second one, they used to be coming out on Thursday. He used to run with a crew that is actually the number one cheaters in Miami Airsoft. They have 4 videos. Mostly because the other guys were there. So we didn't want that to go through. So when I pointed to him and I tapped my chest, you could clearly see in the video, I saw the BB hit him in the center mass. So he's like, cool, raised his hand up and went back. Right. So that's what I consider a good way to say, hey, I got you, just as a notification, not yelling, call your hit or anything else. Just like right there. And it's like, all cool. Right. So, so what are your thoughts on that while I look up for the next clip?
Everybody's going to act different to that. Some people are going to be like, okay, cool, I'll take the hit. And other ones are just going to look at you and just shrug it off and be like, no, and keep playing. Those are the only 2 outcomes.
From the person making that person aware of the hit, I would say certainly, like you did, that's a very peaceful, calm way to do it. You just kind of point it out and let it go. If they don't take it, let them go.
Oh yeah,
that's the follow-up. If they take it, thanks for being, thanks for the integrity, good job, way to go, boom. If they don't, no worries. You tried to help them. You're not going to get into it with them. You tried to help them. If they say no, you didn't, your response shouldn't be yes, I did. Your response should be okay then. That's your response. If you didn't get me, fine then. Boom, 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 boom. Did I get you yet? No. Boom, 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 boom.
But no, but at that point, he did hit me. My hand was up.
But in any event like that, where you are, you shoot someone, they don't recognize the hit. Assume it was because they didn't feel it. You're making them aware that, hey, it was, check your left or whatever, and they still don't take it. Not your problem. Their integrity is not your problem.
So
their problem becomes your BB's hitting them now.
So in this next clip, just listen, because you'll hear what actually gets hit and what happens when somebody gets hostile in return. For the next clip. Never mind. I found the wrong side. Never mind. So I got to find it because it really was funny. But you know what we could do? So here's this one. This is telling people the rules. So what is your stance, Papa, on telling people the rules on the field as an opponent telling another opponent the rules?
I think there's a proper way of going about it, for sure.
Okay. So with that said, pause.
Yeah.
To the tape.
Dead man don't talk. Dead man don't talk.
What do you think of that?
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so pretty much what he said is watch out behind you after I shot the kid. So that's one way. So I got to find the other one now because the other one I'll probably get a few eye rolls for. Now, I will say that when it comes down to like a field like an MA, right? Oh, here we go. I found it. A field like an MA. If you're not actively policing your field, you're then relying on others. You're relying on the players to now do the integrity checks and everything else, which is counter to what you do, Papa, and to counter what a lot of other fields do. A lot of other fields would be like, Okay, we have refs on the field for a reason. You have to go through and doing it. The
Yep.
problem is we're in the South Florida market, right? So when we're in the South Florida market, you have overlap for Op 31, especially somebody like me that's at Miami Airsoft saying, hey, you got to check out Op 31 this weekend for the big boss game. So what happens is if you've been playing at like Miami Airsoft or a field like Miami Airsoft where they've just ingrained you have to call other people's out. So
Yeah, I'm working hard to change that whole mentality. That's the best I can do. You know, you paid me a great compliment one time by telling me that I've ruined other fields for you.
you have. It's in this video too. I can't wait to find it.
That truly makes me feel good because that means what I am doing isn't just on my field; it's carrying over. That matters a lot to me because I'm not saying that we're perfect. I'm not telling everyone they need to be like Op 31, that they need to be like DEO. What I'm trying to get across.
Yes,
always,
they do.
what I'm trying to get across always is that in an integrity-based sport, the sport doesn't exist without integrity. And part of that integrity, part of that character, part of all of that truly is don't call someone else's. It's not just about calling your own hit. That's half of it. That's not the whole thing. Yes, we all should, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes up here, you're hidden in the woods and you're hitting better than you've ever hit before, and nobody sees you, and you've shot 40 people in the last 8 minutes, and it's just the best you've ever done. And all of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute. I know that had to be an accidental shot. Nobody meant to hit me because they can't even see me. If I don't call it, they won't know I'm really here. You know, that thought goes through people's heads, so they don't call it. That's not okay, but that's the mentality. That's one of the reasons. Some people do it purely just to cheat, purely just not call it, just a juggernaut. I get it. Some people don't feel it. There's 50 reasons why you don't call a hit, and I get that. Doesn't make it okay though. What you need to that mentality needs to shift to, I got hit. Your initial reaction shouldn't be where did it come from. Your initial reaction should be I'm hit. Now where did it come from?
Yeah. Papa's field is Op 31 in Punta Gorda, which is well worth the visit to on Saturday. All right, so here's the other clip. I hope you guys can hear it. I'm going to mute myself again. Make sure that volume is jacked up.
Oh, you didn't even get me. Shot the can. You shot the can.
No,
That does not count. That's hitting a weapon doesn't count. You shot the can. Read the rules, man.
And I pick on it a little bit.
Not gonna lie, that was some good reaction.
Look, I fit to the gap. All right, I fit through the gap. I'm proud of myself. I'm now skinny enough to where I can go through the gap.
That was a really good reaction time, actually.
From me?
Yeah. yeah. Because the moment it ain't like it wasn't even a thought. Like think, oh, oop, and you went.
Yeah, because you heard his shot. I saw him as I was getting shot, and then I fired, and I was like, "Oh shit!" He hit the can because there was that tink, and it's actually. That's why I pointed out to it. Yeah, it's right. Oh fuck! Not the light again.
Yeah, the light's too bright.
It's that slice right there that he caused on the can. So he shot the can, and it's like, dude, if you play, sorry, and I go, and it's like read the rules. Just read the rules. I'm not lying. So, one
thing real quick though to piggyback off of Papa, the refs are going to be there. I mean, they should know, and everybody else that are already getting used to playing, don't stop calling other people's hit. You got to remember, there's several demographic in Florida. It's hard for them to not do the hey, call your hit. It's going to be hard, so it's going to take time. So hopefully, with this new system that Papa's implementing, it's gonna gradually, smooth that part out.
Hopefully.
You know what? When I was years ago, when I was younger, I was in the army.
Hold on 1 second, not to interrupt.
I saw that. Yeah, I was going to actually mention that. Yeah, tell him.
Spider, if you show up, I always bring spare guns. Just saying.
Because he doesn't like me to make money on my rentals.
Or you can rent a gun from Greg.
By the way,
no, wait. Hold on.
Rentals probably have the D-hop.
Good.
4 of my guns. But besides
the freeze.
Yeah, no. That's right. I should not have been like, hey.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I thought all your guns were already rented out for this weekend. So let's just put it this way, Spider. If you show up, I guarantee you get some trigger time.
Yeah. Anyway it goes. So whether you rent or you borrow, you'll be able to play. That's it.
Shut up.
So, something I learned. Is
that a cat?
Early on, when I learned about, I was being taught about character, is true character can't be influenced by someone else. Character is, doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. And if you have true character, if you've developed that, then regardless of somebody else's actions, you're not going to adjust your own. So if someone else is cheating and you are you're resigned to not cheating, you just won't cheat, then no matter how much they cheat, you'll just keep playing your game. You don't ever have to sink down to somebody's level. Force them to come up to yours. That's the key. Force someone, and that's coming from someone who everybody looks down on physically. Force people to come up to your level, because you coming down to them makes it too easy. That's not a playing field you want to be on.
Oh, Spider, we have all sorts of good toys to play with. That blue indestructible, right? Oh shit, Jesus, fuck, that one right there, behind my head. God damn it, this one gun right here. Definitely needs some hands for it to be in for tomorrow. So, when we talked about before about how your field spoils me, let's go to the tape.
You don't need to call my hits, man. I'll call my hits.
My hand was already up. There was no reason for him to say shit. He just got pissed off because I shot the hell out of him. I got him with 2 good shots, whatever. But there's one that really needs to talk about here, which is this one. Hold on. Let me play it back, because this is the edited version. If anybody doesn't believe that this was edited in any other way, I can definitely play the full portion of it. So here it is. This is when we talk about when I was talking about the armor before. This is where you could actually see my frustration, because this was end of that second game, towards the end of it. Now, before I go any further, you saw that little me hitting the top of the thing? Because I was mad, right? I also want to point something else out. After I shot him, let's see, his hand goes up. So he signified that he got hit. So here's how I handled the challenge.
Why are you still here? I shot you right there. Yes, I did. All right, look up TikTok. Look on TikTok. Look up Players Wanted. Your ass will be on the camera, because I shoot with tracers round. I'm literally watching it over. You're not feeling it through this. You're not feeling it through that. No, shoot first doesn't count. At the worst, it's called a trade. But I shot you even before you got your gun up. Want to bet? Hey, I bet you $1 right now. When I put the
video up tonight, you owe me $1.
you owe me $1. Put it up tonight.
Yo, does he think he's like Tony's? What's that one character? God damn it, that's a lot of clothing on that guy. Hey man, God level armor. What can you do?
So now, I hardly ever do something as bold as say, "I bet you $1." Motherfucker owes me $1. Where's my money? Where's my money? So please, share, dish. Yes, he did raise his hand, Chris. You could actually see his hand go up after, which was also why I decided to call him out right then and there, because I know I shot him. His hand went up, and he still went. He was not expecting me to come back the same route right away. I almost guarantee it. So, go ahead, Papa. Here's my hand.
You want me to go first?
Go first. Go ahead. Here's my hand. I would say, here's my pee-pee, but I don't want that on camera.
I'm not a fan of the of that kind of conversation. Having the conversation with him on the field, during or after the engagement, not the best time to have that kind of talk. If for no other reason, then you don't know what their reaction is going to be. They're going to be heated. They're going to feel a certain way. You already got him. He's walking away all mopey, and now you're reminding him, hey, you did wrong before also. Not that you're wrong for doing that. I think the timing is wrong. Maybe reminding him off the field after break, hey, by the way, when you're hit, you're supposed to go all the way back to your spawn. And then you can have an isolated conversation with him. That's my opinion on it. Because same as when you call somebody else's hit, things like that, you don't know what their reaction is going to be, and most people go on the defensive immediately. You're fighting against someone to begin with, so they're going to be defensive with almost anything you say. So my guess is that no matter what you said, it didn't get through anyhow.
Yordi?
Say what you got to say, then I'll say my 2-piece.
No, it did not get through his set. The thing is that when he and I said when I said, because it stuck, I was like, because this was the sort of problem that was going on the first 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Like they weren't calling our hits, they weren't going all the way back to respawn. So at that point, after his hand was up, usually when I say you're on candid camera, people really be like, I'm sorry, and a lot of times because he knew he got hit, that's why his hand went up. But when he said, I shot you first, that's not how this works. Go, Yordi.
I blame Miami Airsoft because I know for a fact some of those players that go over there, they don't listen to the rules. They don't read the rules,
which are printed up in a big ass.
Which are printed up, yes, because there's every time that I go there, it never fails. Where
I'll be right back.
It never fails, and I hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to say it. It's normally the Hispanics are the ones that they don't listen. I want to say 98% of the time at Miami Airsoft is them. Why? Because I experienced it, and you are ready for this? I used to be one of them. That's why I know.
You Hispanic?
Well, I'm messed up on both sides of the fence. I'm Latino Arab. So they don't know what to do with me. They don't know if they want to send me over to that side or over the border. Whatever. But anyways, I do blame the field. Now on Jokers.
Oh my God.
Like I was gonna say, on Joker's part, he just landed on his ass on that one. He messed up.
You know what? Just crawl under the desk. Don't even get back up. You get that shit on camera. The internet is printed in ink. That is
Uh,
never going anywhere. Ever. That
uh,
needs to go on TikTok.
yeah, that needs to go on TikTok. Yep,
Right
that's
there.
easy. That's easy. Over 250,000 views.
Oh, for
Easy.
sure. For sure.
He knows better not to call Star because Star will leave his ass out there. Come on, Angie. You can do it. You can do it, Angie. Nope, she's not strong enough. Grab your son's motorized chair.
Grab
Use
his
that.
headset. Put his headset on him so we can talk to him.
Is he okay? He got a big butt. He'll be fine.
He
He
hurt
got,
his back.
he got a lot of cushion back there.
He hurt his back. He went to go get his sushi and he hurt his back.
You guys like 12 people who saw that? Oh,
Told you.
oh, come on, you big baby. You're younger than Greg.
Oh no. The 12 people that saw it now are not the 250,000 people that are going to see it tomorrow night.
Yeah. No, but to what happened with that altercation? The thing is, I can't get mad at Joker because that's Miami Airsoft. That's just how it is over there. That's
So,
the thing.
and this is actually something that Joker and I spoke about. But before I say that, are you okay, sir?
No.
Knee or back?
Yes.
Aha. All right. So while he
Arm, shoulder, back. Oh, fucking dog.
No. What's the song? Head, shoulders.
And you're not. Oh, fuck.
Did you trip over the dog? Is that what happened?
Yeah, the fucking dog. I go to walk around her. She fucking gets up right between my fucking legs. Oh, I'm feeling better now. Let me yell some more. And I fucking eat it. Luckily, my fucking food didn't hit the floor.
Oh my God. I wish that had gone up in the air. That would have been even better.
Can you imagine that on slow motion? No.
Yeah, you need to.
Hold on. Hold on.
Get that playback.
I am so skilled. My food went right onto the footrest.
Oh my God. He saved the sushi, but not his spine. Wonderful.
My back hit the edge of this cabinet.
Ooh.
Right on my spine.
I can't wait for you to see what that looked like to us.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you guys. I'm
I
deleting.
cannot wait for you to see that. You have to go back and watch this. That was at 1 hour 6 minutes. Make sure you go back to that.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you both.
Again,
to your comment, so I get that. You know, if the environment you're playing in is like that, I understand how you can be drawn into it. But if you lead by example enough, others will eventually follow. So it becomes a matter of you not being taken down to that level.
Okay. What I have to say about that now is that
I'm starting to get text messages now. I'm okay with that. I'm
he is a grandpa after all.
Hey, Angie.
He hit my funny bone.
Fuck, I don't even have any beer.
Hey Angie, he's gonna need a Vicodin and some wine.
I got Oxy. Fuck you. Hey.
Anyways,
bring me
your statement, Greg.
Bring me iced tea first.
I agree with you for one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but me being also or used to be a toxic player, I'll admit it. I used to be stupid toxic.
Okay.
Like, and the reason why was because of Miami Airsoft, because of the players that I went up against. Because
it teaches bad habits. I say it all the time.
Because I started playing airsoft in South America, right? And over there, you better call your hits or else you're gonna get beat up. Like, no, seriously. No. Over there, there's no law over there. By the time you call the cops, it's gonna take like 2 hours for them to go up that mountain to figure out where the hell you're playing airsoft. Okay, so everybody over there knew the risk, and that's why everybody called their hits, because they knew if you got because everybody it's jungle warfare. Everything is close. Like literally, engagements are like 10, 15 feet away. So the group of people there are going to see everything. And if you get caught cheating, guess what? You're going to get beat up. You know? Now, me coming to America and playing airsoft over here, Miami Airsoft, again, they do not read the rules. You know, they think they get hit one time and they won't call their hit because they didn't know. It's always where they don't know where it's coming from. So if they're not being engaged in their line of sight, they're not gonna call it.
Thank you.
They're gonna think it's a ricochet or something that hit off the box and stuff like that.
And that's that mentality I was talking about before. If you look around and you assume it was an accident, then you don't call it. Whereas the proper mentality would be it's irrelevant if it was an accident. If you're not sure, just call it. Yeah,
So-
yes, ricochets don't count, but if you're not sure,
Yeah, when in doubt, call it. Just call it.
So-
you get more live.
So the reason why I say Miami Airsoft was bad for me was because one day, and this is what happened to me, that why I did the switcheroo, the 180, and why I am the person that I am now when it comes to play the airsoft. I was playing airsoft. I was with the boys from GSR, okay, and there was this one individual, a young gentleman. He must have been at least 8-9 years younger than me, and me and my teammate, we shoot him at close range at 5 feet. Well, the kid got mad, right? He turns around and starts cussing at us, and he doesn't go back all the way to spawn. He just took like a couple steps. We turn around, all of a sudden he's behind us, and he lights us up. Right? Same guy. So instead of me calling the ref and having the ref deal with it, what I ended up doing, I ended up unloading on this kid. Like, no, it was pretty bad because we were literally like 3 feet away from each other, and I went full auto on the kid's face, like this right here.
Oh my
I
god!
went ham. All right, with a rental gun with a high kappa. So I just kept just zip 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 zip, right? And then at that point, you know, the kid's shooting back at me though. He's returning fire. And at that point, I knew this is not airsoft. This is not how airsoft should be. It should never be like this. It should never get that far to begin with. So Miami Airsoft, they need to do a better job and make sure that the players are reading the rules and are listening to the game rules, because eventually something really bad is going to happen in that field. And people are going to get into fist fights. I'm not saying that it has not. I know it has happened. But it could get really bad.
Well, let me go on and continue to talk about like why this was a problem yesterday, right? That's one of the reasons why integrity came out. Okay, so it's video time. This was when I got home. I know that I'm in a angry mood when I get home and start editing immediately.
Oh, by the way, your new call sign is Airborne Joker.
Fuck you.
So, don't tell me. Tell Blade.
I know. I'm going to shoot him in the dick on Saturday. Anyways, here we go. So, speaking of shooting people in the dick, so what happens when so people that wear all this armor, right? If you guys can't feel it and you're starting to cause a problem where people start to get pissed off, upset, antagonized, or whatever, because you're wearing so much armor that you don't feel it, people then start aiming for soft spots. Exhibit A.
You're hit, bro. God, how do you not feel a shot to your dick? I mean, really, man.
You must have socks.
You have
in
no,
there.
is that it?
Ooh.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before we go further. So,
You may need to adjust your hop up on that, by the way.
on what, the gun?
Yeah.
No, I think it needs to go back because I think I've burnt out the hop up on the R hop.
Aw, is that right?
I'm not going to lie.
I don't think I've ever had that happen on a D hop.
I wonder if I'm allowed to put it in and still have the warranty for umbrella.
Oh no, you cannot do that to the Ferrari. Mm-mm.
But
Send
I'm
it
just
back.
saying,
Send it back and wait 9 months.
I stopped aiming for this dude, especially this dude. So I have good target acquisition,
Yeah.
and if you saw that first shot went below the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get hit with this shot right here. His first shot went that way, went past me. That shot hit me.
Mm-hmm.
But he already hit once. So the problem that I have is that you have to for this kid, he kept forcing trades to the point where people stopped calling trades. People are stopped trading with this asshole. If they shoot him and he shoots them back, they're not accepting the hit. So what happens is it impacts the integrity.
Mm-hmm.
So when this happened, my response really wasn't out of anger. It's like, I shot you in the dick and you didn't feel it with shooting 400 FPS with .32s? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Now, let's go again to integrity. And I actually had the conversation with this next one right here. All right. So what you don't see in this video, I don't think. Let me just see if I scan through real quick. No. Just before I came around the corner, there's a kid in trench coat that went running in front of the kid in black. He went running that way back towards the backside of Everglades. Watch this. Hand up and everything else, right?
Put your gun up, man.
That's kind of weird. Maybe it's just because I paused it. Hold on.
Put your gun up, man.
He was going after Gabe. He literally put his gun up and started storming after Gabe after he put his hand up and everything else. And then you don't really hear it clearly on the thing, but he's like, "Stop shooting me." It's like, "Why'd you do it?" So I approached the kid after and said, and I told him flat out, "You do that again to one of my guys, and I will only aim for your dick and keep shooting until you're in a fetal position. Don't go shooting," because you can't hear his gun, but he's feathering his trigger at Gabe's back. And,
After he's been shot by you.
yes, after he was shot, because you saw his hand go up. And
it
then
almost looked like he played it at a place that used to allow like a 5-second bleed out kind of thing. As you look, you shot him, he put his hand up, he stayed there for about 5 seconds.
what he's doing is he's yelling to this guy in here because he claimed he shot him and he claimed he shot the trench coat kid. But Gabe came from the back. And this kid has played at MA before, so he knows the fucking rules. His excuse was the other guy wasn't calling hits.
But he's already dead. He shouldn't be calling. He shouldn't be.
So that's why I went up to him. I went up to him after because he's doing this to his trigger. You just don't see it because his gun's quiet, and it fucking hurts. He did that shit to me last night.
We got a pencil though. Remember, we got to mark each one of those. Put a date.
All right. We just got to color them all with Sharpie so that way people can't turn around and go, "I shot you." Okay.
You know what the real question is though?
Mm-hmm.
When is Greg Paparisi going to go back to Miami Airsoft?
He's got too much work right now. He's got to stay home and he's got to fix all my guns.
Yeah, you have no idea. No idea.
So I turned up to him and I said, he goes, "You can't do that." I was like, "Until you put a hand up, until you put your gun up, I'm going to continue to shoot you nonstop because you're not going to shoot one of my guys like that when you're out." He goes, "Well, the other guy." I was like, "It doesn't matter. That's his integrity. This is integrity of sport. Your integrity should have been put your hand up. Do you agree? I shot you." He goes, "Yes, but." I was like, "Anything after a but?"
That's fair.
His buddy lost it. His buddy started laughing because I was like, your excuse for why you decided to break the rules, because now look what happens, man. Now I'm going to be aiming for your nether regions to make sure you put your hand up immediately. So, and this was...
Put your gun up, man.
And this was talking about trying to force the trade.
We're not seeing anything.
We're not doing anything, man.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to do that. All right, so here we go. Here's what I was talking before about this guy. He was always trying to force a trade, right?
Wow.
Pretty good.
He doesn't even know where he doesn't even know that Joker's right there. And Joker gets like four good shots at him. 4 good shots, and he still shoots back.
He ducks away too.
Yeah.
I love those when they're coming just walking la la la. Oh.
Yeah, Gabe's gotta. Yeah, I gotta find that one. I don't think I cut that one yet, Gabe. I had to restart when I was in the middle of editing, and I think I lost it. So what happened? The very next one after that interaction, right? Y'all are gonna love this.
Still not showing anything.
I know. I got to get it set
Yeah,
up.
he's prepping it up. Yeah. So for those of you that never been to Miami Airsoft, just have fun, have a clear mind, and have a good attitude. Don't let other players bring you down.
So
play your game.
Yep.
So the point that comes up is there's nothing wrong with what I'm about to do for the rest of the fucking game day because of this guy, right? Nothing says that you have to shoot plate carriers, have to shoot chests. But when you have such low integrity that you're not going to call your hits and you're going to bring the gameplay down for everybody else, here's what ultimately ends up happening.
Ooh, I heard shotgun.
Alegría
Macarena.
The point is fantastic. That crawl away too.
You're hit, bro. Shit, sorry, man.
Who was he aiming at?
Oh, here we go. This part I love the best. In case you missed it. Right up the poop chute. Now, this guy right here was playing good all day.
Mm-hmm.
But because the mentality is stuck in the head of I'm making your asses feel it, I literally mean your asses. But I tell you what, he then called that shot. Because now you're going to be down there, right up Main Street. What do you think about that, Papa?
I got no problem. Listen, we've said it before. If you're shooting someone and they're not calling their hit, keep shooting them. Even if that means find a softer spot or whatever. I prefer your first shot, especially depending on how close you are. Try to get them in the gear, in the meat, something like that. Shoot them something where it's going to hurt a little less. You're not trying to hurt people. If people aren't calling their hits, then you find a spot or find a way to make them call their hits.
Yeah, there's no rules that said that you have to shoot them in the plate carrier or helmet.
Right.
It's all fair game. Shit, you know what really hurts when you wear sneakers like me and get shot in the toe.
That shit stings.
Yeah.
Listen, Spaz used to shoot. He only ran a sniper, and his sniper was beastly. Right, he used to call it the space midget because it's about the length of the Veritas, right? Mm-hmm. And it was a monster, and he was good, like super super good. His shots were all on point, and I remember the first time all I was showing was my head. Looking out like this, I'm doing one of these, I'm coming out, and I came out one time and caught one right here, like that, and like it hits you, and that you drag backwards off of that. Yeah. Listen. If that's all that's shown and that's all you can do, that's what you got to take. This game, no, it's not about hurting someone, but if that's all there is, then that's what you got to take.
Well,
I'm sorry.
There was, what was the name of that? Well, I don't want to mention any names, but I remember playing at Op 31. And people, when you go to Op 31, you have two choices in this life. Wear a face mask, facial protection, full cover,
mm-hmm.
or make sure you have to wear a minimum of full CO goggles or the Halo kit, full CO glasses. Listen, it's not the field's problem, and it's not the ref's problem, and it's not the other player that shot you in the face
Yep.
Because you decided not to wear protection. That was your decision, and it's not nobody's fault but your own. So if you get shot in the face, okay, everybody there, there assault, if you M4 whatever, there is no minimum engagement,
Right.
And I believe there is no bang bang rule.
No, we have a. It's not mandatory. We have a courtesy.
It's a courtesy,
Mhm.
but understand that Op 31 is an outdoor field. There's certain areas. There's a CQB side, and then there's an area where it's heavily wooded, and there's an area where it's in between with the towers and stuff. It's awesome. It's an awesome field. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. If you want to play sneaky, you can. If you want to go full ramble, you can. If you want to hide behind a bigger person like Tiny, you can. All right. Hey, if you're gonna be a meat shield, don't get mad when the other player is shooting at you because you got a player behind you shooting at them.
Yep.
Okay. Again, going back to the face, don't be the one that get hit in the face and then you have a little bit of blood coming out of your face and then you want to start a fight or get mad and start screaming and bitching and moaning. Don't be that guy because I will laugh at you.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Like, all right, there was a guy last Wednesday, that was playing. You've seen him before, Yordi. He's the one that wears the Israeli setup with the big floppy shit.
Yes, always trying to sell his pistols.
Yes. He was there, and I feel so bad because if the only target you're presenting is your head, I'm going to shoot it.
Yep.
When I came in to the field, I just put my gear down. He's bleeding from the side of his nose. I was like, holy shit. I was like, you're all right. He goes, yeah, I got hit in the face. I was like, okay. I got on the field. I put a mark right here on the side of his face. The very next game, I ran the shotgun, and I shot him, and that's the only target he presented. And he came out. He's got, like, now on this side, he's got 3 shots on his face. So I was like, sorry?
We sell Full Seal Eye Pro. We sell face masks. Right? The ones I sell are the ones I wear, and I recommend. They're mandatory for under 18. But I recommend them all the time.
Spider, I got something for you to wear on Saturday.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to tell for those guys, like a Milsim event, for example, like Mark, he wears his face mask and his goggle. Me, I'm a little more of a daredevil. I just like to wear my Full Seal glasses, but I always wear something like this. I have something like this around me. Why do I have something like this? Not to keep me cooler from the sun or whatever. I mean, it does do that purpose too. But when Mark or Tinker gets a hair up their ass to say, hey, hood rat shit, we're going CQB. Guess what this does? I'm going ninja. Okay? Because this, believe it or not, will help. This will actually save your teeth and save your nose and whatever else. So be smart about it, people. Just because.
What time is it?
It's hood rat shit.
Hood rat shit.
You know, so be smart about it. If I were you, wear face pro, because when you have pearly whites like me, perfect.
Not so perfect, but
we had one guy on the field. Matt used to come out to the field. He got shot, caught one in the tooth, left, got it fixed, came back,
got shot again.
Same day he came back, got shot in the teeth again. Started wearing a mask after that. Pat from Black Marsh, during the 6mm shootout, I was standing next to him. I was reffing the game. He's popping up, taking a shot, drop down. Popped up, and all of a sudden I saw his head go like that. And he goes like this, and he turns around. I go, you all right? Moves his hand down. This BB-shaped half moon missing from his tooth. Listen, yeah, you can go get him fixed, but you don't have to. Yeah. Wear a damn mask. It's not, I mean, you don't have to. But
you'll never catch me at any indoor facility without a mesh mask or something to protect my face. Rule number 1 for me. Milsim events, depending on the event, if I'm running sniper and I'm staying away from people, I probably won't wear one. But when I run with the boys from Players Wanted from Screech Dragon Studios, and I'll run with the GSR guys because I know they're CQB type, oh, you best believe I'm having some type of facial protection. Because me being the person that I am and the luck that I have, For some reason, BBs are like it's like the movie Wanted. They go around shit and find me.
Well, I wanted to show something now with when it comes down to my integrity, right? So, I was telling Greg about this earlier. So, I'm rocking shotgun. I'm going around. I'm clearing spawn. I've taken a bunch of them out, and I'm coming around this corner here, and I know there's a guy in here because I chased him. I literally shot him. There you go. You can see it this way. He was in this window. I shot him. He goes into spawn. He sees me. It's the leather jacket dude, so I'm definitely gunning for him. Oh shit! This sounds. Hold on. Just realized.
Ooh.
Where?
So let me rewind that a second. So here's what I like about these the dye mask kits in the back. You can almost hear it. He says hit.
Where?
Shoulder patch. Okay.
He meant to say my arm guard.
Okay.
All right. So now one thing you'll notice is that he's still in spawn, right? His spawn's right there. He could have walked back and gone into spawn. He didn't. But let's talk about my integrity. He got me. Where the hell is it? Come on.
I saw it right. It's got to be right through the window. Yeah.
I'll do it this way in a second. So he got me. He got me clear. I didn't realize it until I got home because I honestly didn't feel anything. So I thought it just skimmed off my elbow there. Shit! Stop! God damn it! Let me stop sharing for a second. I'll pull this up and I'll get it going. So, you know, it's like I took it and I walked it back. I really dislike it when somebody doesn't just turn around and walk their happy ass back to spawn.
I get it. Speaking of dye eye mask, Greg, did mine came in?
Nope.
Yeah.
Put it in the cart. Place the order. Got
Still
out of stock.
Why would they say that it's in stock? All right,
That's
so
bad. That's
but
bad.
all right, so it's
I'll tell you about that. I apologize not telling you.
no, you're good. You're good. I still got to get the damn thing for the water.
Ice Lake. Yep.
Yeah,
As soon as
I'll get it Saturday.
I have an alert. I have an alert coming in. So as soon as they come back in stock, I got an alert that I'll put the order in.
All right. Is the ice pack thing? It's gonna be at Op 31 this week, Saturday.
He's got it in the truck.
All right, cool. Yeah. By the way, for those of you that don't know, I am not a big mask person, like full face mask. I decided to purchase a dye i5 mask, so I'm going Tinker. I'm pulling a Tinker. Mask person.
What the fuck's going on? Oh, there we go.
You're watching the.
Yeah, because I pulled it over so that way I can do it this way because I want to share.
I'm getting the i5 Blaze Shadow. I'm getting the dye mask i5 in multicam.
All right. So here's like frame by frame. So he does get the shot off first, but before I'm hit, and it looked like it hit the front of the gun. So maybe that's why it like I didn't feel anything. But here you could clearly see it bounced off my arm. Like
Yep.
That's actually good shot video too.
Yeah. So it's like whenever it comes down to this, that's because of where he specifically told me where the hit was. I was like, whatever, I'll go back to spawn. It's not a big deal, right? And I did. I walked my happy ass back to spawn, came back, and shot him again. But like I said, he's right there. I don't know why he just wouldn't reach back and touch the thing and freaking go. You know, it's like, is it really that hard to do? I don't think so.
So one of the reasons why we're talking about integrity also, this is my segue, is April 10th and 11th. April 10th and 11th.
North versus South.
Yes, sir. April
on,
11th is actually the North versus South game.
It's
Part
on.
2. we're absolutely doing it. And last time we had 136 players in in Greg Waste, Joker ankle deep height water. I wasn't allowed to in the field.
I don't care. I don't care what anybody else says. I had a blast running through the water. I really did. And it's like, where's the pond? Well, if it gets above your shin, you're in the pond. So me being in my knees is bad, right?
You know, I don't understand why certain individuals are so happy about that. I know when I got there and I saw the mud in the water, I mean, the facial expression that I had, like Joker was making fun of me. He's like, oh, come on, Marine. Come on, you big baby. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but you don't understand. I did this for 8 years.
Yeah, get your ass in the fucking mud.
Out of 136 people there, I only saw, because I didn't hear it, I saw it, one complaint about the water. I'm not going to go any further.
Wasn't that you? Piggyback. I want to write up.
Yeah.
I might drown. Help.
It wasn't a complaint. That was for safety purposes. All right. I didn't want to drown.
No, he did not want to get his Gucci shoes that Gary Garcia is drooling all over.
I was not wearing those that day, but yes, you're right. Those are as Gucci as it gets. The 136 players, everybody knows, every single one of them was offered the opportunity to back out, and they would get their full refund, absolute full refund. Nobody wanted to, and from what I've heard from everybody I've spoken to, after 5 minutes, you didn't even mind it anymore. It just was what it was.
I'll tell you why nobody minded it, because in 5 minutes, when you're fat like me, you start huffing and puffing and overheating. Well, guess what? That water, it was like a radiator on a vehicle. It kept me cool. So next thing you know, people are like running around. I'm over here like on a knee. Like I almost like dropped everything. Just almost started doing like a backstroke.
Oh, I ate it the night before in the water, and I'm like this. And when I fell, I was like splashing down. Had my from my head. I was like, that's fun.
April is not rainy season, so we will hopefully not have any of that rain.
Shut the fuck up.
Why are you? First of all, unless it's a hurricane, it's definitely not going to be any worse than it was. All right, that's it.
All right, that's it.
Don't do it.
Hey, Joker, we might as well go over there and grab the water hose and just leave it overnight.
I know, right? He's tempting fate here. Yeah, he notices that he's still muted. You don't put that out in the fucking universe. What's the matter with you, Greg? Ow! Fuck.
You know what? I can fix that because I believe I have a box of MREs and I have some lifesavers, and there's a rule in the Marine Corps: you can't eat the lifesavers or the candy, or else it's going to start raining. I'll make sure I'll eat that the night before. So it'll start raining.
With the reports that are coming in right now, those that are going to be at the game, we are looking right now. The projected number is probably somewhere around 175 players. So those of you that have played at Op 31 before know this. If you're there for North versus South game, it's going to be all day engagement. There's not going to be a lot of area to move where you're not fighting someone. We're going to try to make it as creative as possible, so that it's not just a straight like BBs flying all day long. We are going to try to do that, but 175 players on that field, that's a lot of people.
Hey, by the way, Op 31 has all your airsoft needs. They sell BBs, they sell batteries, they sell anything that you need, and they got an on-site tech right there. All right,
you teach me better than I do, and hood rat shit, we see it.
All right, so it's okay to forget things at home. We got you covered.
Yeah, like you bet you can make me say
pink.
That was close.
I read it. I know it. I know it.
Spider, go find the pink rattlesnake.
So, like we did last time, April 10th will be the night game. No day game on April 10th. April 10th will be the night game the night before, and then April 11th is the North versus South game. Really looking forward to it. I think We're taking any of the notes that we got from the previous one, and we're putting those into effect. We will have more admins to help out. Again, we were a little underprepared. We talked about that already. We did not.
You were prepared for the game. You just weren't prepared for the amount of people that were going to show up.
Right. So we will be prepared for that. We will be prepared for the expectation of that, and we will absolutely make sure that we set the tone effectively, and make sure everybody has a great time. That's one of the reasons why we're implementing the penalty box now. We're gonna warm up to it, because during that game it's going to be real easy for tempers to flare. It's going to be real easy for people to get heated. That many people in that tight area, it's going to be real easy. We're going to try to set the tone effectively beforehand, so that it doesn't happen, so that everybody starts and ends the day happy.
Yeah, and also for the boys from up north, you guys already got a taste of the South. You guys know how fast we run, so get ready.
What are you talking about? You're in the north.
You say we.
Huh?
You say we. You are not South.
I know. That's what I said. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Did you not hear the players from the north, because they're not used to the guys from the south? Like, wow, we never had competition like this, like that type of play style. It's completely opposite play style, and I love that.
You said
different, huh?
But you just said we. You're.
I used to live in the south. Okay? I used to live in the south. I love. Hey, the south is my home. Always will be. But I hope the boys from the north, the regulars from Op 31, hey man, get ready. Bring your batteries, bring your beat, get ready.
Take lessons, from individuals that routinely throw off your gameplay style. How the hell are you throwing us off so hard? Well, ask the questions. How'd you do that? I'll freely tell you how I got behind you, and done the stuff that I do. I don't really hide it. But it's Tinker, for example, says it the best way possible: speed through aggression. An example of that:
we're running shoes.
So Alex Grippo, if you want to pull that up, Joker, real quick. We're going to be doing. We're implementing what we're referring to as a penalty box now, where if a player is caught breaking a rule, even something as simple as, hey man, call your hit, we're actually going to send you to the penalty box. It's like a minute timeout in your spawn. That way there, it's a gentle reminder of, don't call someone else's hits, don't break the rules, anything like that. It's got to be more than just an admin saying don't do it. We have to give some form of consequence without it being a ridiculous consequence. We don't want to be a heartless field. We don't want to be a hard ass field. That's not the idea. This is a gentle consequence to help remind you that it's more fun if you follow the rules. More fun for everyone if you follow the rules. It's a cascading effect. It only takes one person to not follow the rules, and that actually messes the whole game up. It's a cascading effect. We're trying to avoid that.
I do have a question. Are you going to be running your the revolver, the Aces, the what's it called again?
I have the wild card.
The wild card. Are you going to be running that?
What the hell was that?
The video.
I'll have it on my hip probably. I don't know if you mean as an admin gun?
Well, I want to remember. I always wanted to buy one, and then you were telling me about the other one, the wheel wagon, the one with the riding. I just want to test it out. Just want to see how it shoots.
Okay, yeah. So the one you're talking about is the Gambler.
The Gambler, yeah.
The Gambler is exactly like mine, exactly like the wild card. Only actually, I can show it to you. I have one in the other room. I'm bringing.
I just want to test it out just to see, like, yeah, I want this.
We'll
trigger on it.
As a shooting gun, as an actual play gun.
No, for Balahack for the Western, and also Gunnies, right? Joker, Gunnies field. They also do like a Wild West type game. Yeah, it's specifically for that.
I'll wait till he gets back. When we
What
say
What are you drinking?
wine, because I'm drinking wine because I have no beer, and my fucking back hurts.
Drink more wine. It makes it better.
Yeah, that's. Don't want to feel the pain.
Airborne Joker. Well, he was a skater, so the name does fit. Airborne Joker.
Air Chim Chim was one of mine. Was one of my names. All right, so now that Greg's back, if you guys ever wonder why sometimes you get your stuff pushed in and you're in a Milsim game, and I'm not talking about people that are on that go to Op 31. I'm talking about people in general. This is the Tinker Cam. All right. So, for example, Gabe's going to be up over here. Let me see if I see him. If I cut it down to no, I did cut it down. Gabe's behind up. Gabe's actually right there. You can see his gun. This is what happens. Now, I will tell you, this is not full auto. Tinker does not have full auto on his gun.
In!
He's just running right. Holy crap! What the hell is that?
He ran out of ammo. That's the only reason why he stopped.
About to have a seizure with all that stroke.
Right?
Go at the end of the quarter.
I'm confused. Okay, can you pause it right there real quick? Did you see how that admin jumped back when you heard that thing? He's like, yeah, let me go back in this room.
Watch that again. Nope.
Watch it. Under the stairs, under the stairs, under the stairs. Push.
Push. Nobody's pushing.
Yeah.
Speed through aggression. Or speed and aggression. But the funny thing was, and it goes towards like what we've been talking about, right? Tinker never should have to do the slide underneath there because that kid should have had his freaking flag out because I think it's right about here. He lights up underneath there.
Yeah, he goes under the stairs. He's shooting under the stairs.
Watch it.
Yeah, look at that. You can see. I give that kid some credit. Oh, now his gun comes out. But if I was him, I would have been freaking trying to pull a dead wreck out as soon as possible, waving that shit all over the place. We sort of touched upon this. Ow, mother, pus bucket. That's gonna sting. I'm gonna hit the hot tub tonight. Alex, he's literally got his finger on the brake and he's just spamming the hell out of the brake.
Yeah.
You can actually hold on. Let me bring it back up. You see, that's where his index finger is, and you can see that that's he's got his middle finger right on that finger, and he's feathering the shit out of it. And the funny thing is that it got the green definitely fell back when Tinker came rushing through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not an unusual circumstance. This is what we do. That's how we rush in. That's how we take people out.
Guys, if you ever at Miami Airsoft and you meet Tinker's one of the few people that I know, and I follow a lot of YouTubers, airsoft YouTubers, doing the slide thing and all this stuff. But Tinker is one of the most. He does it with such finesse and makes it look so easy. Like when he runs full sprint and just slides up on his knees and literally bends his back completely backwards like a pretzel from the Matrix or some shit like that. It gets under Everglades and stuff like that. I mean, the guy can move, believe it or not. The guy can move and he's quick. And the cool thing about Tinker is that if you cheat or you do something that really, it takes a lot to piss him off.
Mm-hmm.
He'll literally smile at you and he'll give you like that smile, like, oh shit, he's going to shoot me. Like the next time around, like he's going to headhunt you or something. That's the type of person Tinker is.
Fuck. Oops.
So, Yoda, you were asking about it. This is the gambler.
Look at that. You see that slide? Yeah, I see it. No, that's the gambler or the wild card?
No, this is the gambler. Right. It's got the matte black handle. On the butt, it says, "The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed."
I like that.
It says that right there. Right.
Okay.
So, and hammer like that. You come back.
That's
come
brand
back
new.
to the half point, or you actually can roll it down, and you actually open like that.
And that's where you load the BBs right there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So
bring it with you with the box and everything.
this one's already sold. I'll have to get another one. This is actually ordered for a customer.
You already knew what I was gonna say.
Yep. I'll order another one for you.
All right.
But
bring your wild card if it's the same thing. I want to shoot. I want to see how it feels and stuff like that.
And I had mentioned this, by the way, since I ran out and grabbed that. I mentioned this the other day. You guys were talking about it.
The hater.
Oh, the red and black hater.
Yep, limited edition one actually comes with. That was pretty cool.
All right, Spider, come on, man. You come out.
Does that have a hop up or no?
So this does have the TDC. So.
Oh, okay. So you have to put up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it comes with. Where's the? There you are. So.
I mean, I really don't see the point of that unless you're playing with other people with the same gun. I just don't see. I don't know.
The hater actually does pretty well, and it's a 10-round mag, right? And it comes with 6 of these altogether. I think it is.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the hater actually does okay. This is better because you can actually do that. Whereas the wild card and the gambler, you actually have to cock the hammer back and then fire each time.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's called single action. That's double action.
This one, absolutely. And the hater has a hop up. It's actually better. It's actually better for true. Like if you're playing airsoft and this is your sidearm, it'll work. The gambler and the wild card are more for you're talking about, like
for like RPG type style, like role playing and stuff like that. The thing about the hater, though, I mean, call me an airsoft noob at this point with this, but okay, so it comes with that 6 cylinders.
This one comes with 9 extra ones. So
okay, so 9 together. 9 cylinders. Now, where do you store that? Where the BBs, once you put the BBs on there, do they stay on there? They're not going to fall off?
Yeah, they're going to pop in.
Okay, so once you do that, where do you put you put it in your pocket? Do they sell it in a pouch? Oh, man. I'm afraid to lose those things.
Yeah, they
edition one.
What's that?
How much is that one? The red one.
Which one? The
red one.
The hater.
Let me look it up. Give me a second.
All right, well, you do that. Tinker has really perfected that slide underneath Everglades, right?
Yes. Sometimes though, but he's 90%. He's 90% successful with the slide.
It's all trial and error.
Oh shit! You're right. Oh shit! You're right.
You know what? You may laugh all you want, but that is not as bad as you getting hit by the bus.
That was Tinker that did that shit.
I don't know.
Retail price for the hater is $100 for this one.
Oh man! In 3, 2, 1.
What?
Oh, he didn't say I want it.
Oh. Yeah, that's retail price, $100.
Yeah.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Oh man, hold on.
You're telling me that you couldn't sidestep that?
Huh?
At the speed that you were going?
Look, hold on. Let me play that back again.
Is that it? What happened there?
See how Tinker grabbed the bus? You know how bad it would have been if he would have went down the stairs, down the hole.
If you notice, I told the kids to go play.
I'm good. Fucking A, dude. Stop pulling on that damn door. He's taking a grab so I can actually put my corner. That's gonna feel that shit tomorrow.
Look, hold on. Replay. I mean,
replay in a second.
you see that? See the stairs? See that hole? He could have. It would have been
It was
bad.
at
Look,
this moment
right in
that
front of
he
him.
knew he fucked
Look
up.
at how
I had nowhere to go. It just
look at how close he came to it.
Oh my god!
That would have been a fucked up day for Joker. That would have been like ER status.
So did you get like pinched between the wall and the door?
no. The door literally.
I'm good. Fucking A, dude. Stop pulling on that damn door.
This is what happens when something.
Here.
This is what happens when something that's moving at a certain speed hits an unmovable thing.
I bet. TK won. Team kill one. I so wanted to shoot him right there. I so wanted to shoot him in the nuts. See, I
It was at
hit
this
the
moment
edge
that he
right
knew
on the edge, so
he
all the
fucked up.
force is going into there. So I'm not moving the bus.
Oh my god!
Fuck you.
Oh my god!
I'm good.
Oh, I haven't seen anything that good in so long. Oh shit!
That I need to repost that one because that one has not gotten enough hate. It's only got 29K views on it. I bet if I repost that, it'll really go up.
By the way, the Gambler,
Huh?
retail on the Gambler is 145. Just so you know.
Okay.
And then the other one, the only other. Oh, yeah. And here's the reason why I wear face masks.
Fast, it's gonna hurt, but if I do it
Catch
faster,
it. Catch it.
Ready? Oh! Got it. I'm gonna do it as fast as it's gonna hurt, but if I do it
Catch it.
faster.
That's Danny.
Ready?
Oh,
I'm gonna do it as fast as it's gonna hurt, but
Kids, you want to know why I wear a face mask?
Wear a damn face. And he, you know what? If it hit him that hard and it got stuck in his lip there, he's lucky it didn't take the tooth with it then.
Yeah, that was at I think end of the year game for
That was Black Tiger.
Black Tiger. Yeah.
Because that's Danny.
So yeah, there's a lot of I'll have to find it. I went through a wall like the Kool-Aid man at MA.
We actually had that happen on our field too. Sam, one of Dom's friends, he was a regular, and you know the huge white circular containers that we had, big ones. We had one there, and Sam went running up and went to kind of use it to stop his body, and instead of it stopping his body, he just went right on through it. And somebody has it on video somewhere, and you would swear it looked just like the Kool-Aid man going through it. It was awful.
Get your ass! Oh shit! Get your ass! Oh shit!
That was when I was taking out Laxoff with just a knife. It was a blast. That's and that going back to like what we always talk about. It's one of the reasons why I love airsoft. Right? Yeah, so many cool, fun, epic moments and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one. Our bad Airbnb.
There's nothing below this. It'll fall right through it. Oh shit. How do they expect you to sleep on that? That's the dumbest fucking thing on the planet.
oh, I would have asked for my money back.
Oh, this is the one that was the Fold the Gap trip, and yeah, we had to fight tooth and nail for shit back. Yeah, it's like you just have cool shit like that go on. Like, you ever think that you'd be able to shoot people from a fucking helicopter?
Guys, I mean, I don't know. Mark, you might know this one. Do you remember Trigun, the anime?
Yeah.
What does the hater look like to you? It looks like Vasha Stampedo's gun.
No, Vasha Stampedo had a 3-shot.
No, but the shape of the gun though, it looks exactly like because his brother also had one, right? Yeah.
You know what it's modeled after, don't you? Harley Quinn. That's why it's a hater.
No, that's fine, but Vasha Stampede is way before that time. Before, It looks exact. I'm gonna pull it up right now. It looks exactly like Vasher Stampedo's gun. Vasher Stampede. Let's see.
Yeah, the first thing I saw was it was designed to look just like the Harley Quinn's. Oh,
Yeah, but they probably took that Harley Quinn's gun probably came because they saw it there and they translated it over because it's like
Yeah. No, it's fine. I get it, but that really reminds me of Vash. Yeah, look. Well, shit. You guys are not gonna be able to look.
Joker's mortal enemy is gravity and walls.
he's not wrong.
It's not that Vash's gun only is a 3-shot. He always only has 3 bullets. He never has a full. His is actually a 6-shooter.
I'm trying to find the other one where I fall hard.
Yeah.
That always gets a lot of laughs from people.
All right, let's see. We're at 2 hours, huh?
Yep. So I think we pretty much covered the stuff that we needed to cover, and this is the after hours bullshit time.
Yep.
So to reiterate to everybody that's out there, we're go ahead and talk about all the cool stuff and all that we're doing. Come out this Saturday. If Spider, if you're still listening, because he might still be there, he might be hiding. Come on out and join us for the Big Boss game. It's going to be a lot of fun.
As well as a bon voyage to my son.
We're saying bon voyage to Dom, and we want to shoot Dom in the dick. No, we want to say goodbye to Dom. We want to have a good time. If it's your first time going out the op, come up, see us. You might get special recognition or everything else. So, come out and have a good time. I guarantee if you come out, you're going to have a blast. We'll have a cool time.
Don't bring any food because they make food over there.
We will also be shooting battery with the Veritas
at 380 feet.
Yep. We'll start at 300 and push our way out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah.
Wear your face mask.
Absolutely.
I can just hear it. I can just hear the comment that he's saying now inside of his head. Fuck you.
No, it's not that. What's going on in my head is like, oh, wait till the next Milsim event. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna shoot you.
Shoot me?
If you can reach me.
That guy.
If you can reach me.
Dude, he dented the car door with his fucking gun.
A what?
Little Mr. Midget up there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dented the car door with his shot.
From how far?
Far. Fucking far.
Wait, what way BBs were you using?
3 O's and it was 1.53 joules.
That's what the Veritas is going to be doing, right?
No. Veritas will be is at 3.45 and shooting 0.5s.
You didn't mention that.
Oh, it's a sniper rifle.
Okay.
It's allowed to go to 3.6. I mean, we can turn it up if you want.
No. I am really
do it.
I am really questioning my life decisions at this point.
Yeah, well, you committed to it now, you sucker.
Oh no, I'm committed. I don't back out. Hey, that's what she said.
What's all the fuss about? Padawan's asking. Which fuss? Which fuss are we talking about? There's lots of fuss.
Yeah, come to Op 31 and watch me get annihilated by Greg's inventions. God, 5 O's. I mean, I've been chased by cops before, but Jesus, they weren't trying to kill me.
In the temple while you were driving? Really? I didn't listen. You were if you were in there and I shot you, and that was the only shot. I mean, look, the window's only so big. What do you expect me to do? I can't help it if my aim is good.
No, I'll take it.
I'll share this in a second.
I
got to get it over. so I could view it on my computer, so I could pull it up, show you where Mr. Dickhead here damaged the car.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys please come to Op 31, come play the Big Boss game. We're also gonna say goodbye to Greg's son. He's going to join in the army, unfortunately, not the Marine Corps. Hey,
That's because he's smart and doesn't eat crayons.
hey, we're still the finest.
All right. So
no way.
This
is that
is
it?
Metal Bug, right?
Yeah.
He takes at least 2 shots at me, right? I say, oh, because it literally bounces straight across and almost hits Chris. He hits the door right there, and he breaks the plastic. You can still see part of his BB right there.
That's messed up, man.
You can see the mark right there.
This is why several live streams ago I said, why are we upgrading guns? We should all play in the same playing level field with stock guns. That's the reason why.
You know why he's saying that? You know why he's saying that?
Yes, I do.
Really, really jaded about the D-Hop out shooting his fucking SSG-24.
So, you know, I don't think I've ever said this, but when I first started playing airsoft, right? Like I got a broken MP5 and started taking it apart, and like I knew nothing, and it like exploded everywhere. Like I didn't know about the spring under tension, anything. And as I started learning more and more, I would see these guys, especially like HB,
Everybody getting off?
guys just like, you know, really like cranking it up, the whole thing. You know, when we played it up, like we didn't do back then, and especially like we didn't chrono things. Didn't even know, and people, you know, oh, squeeze as much FPS as you can out of it, guys. You know, biggest springs they can fit and all this stuff. I said, you know, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way, and so that's why I started looking to see about performance, not just pressure, but performance. And now that BB was only a 0.3, not even a 3.2, and it was fired from a 1.53 joule gun, and it was the distance was $1.50, 200, somewhere around there.
I think I. Hold on, I'm fucking around with the things right now. I think I found the. Oh no. All right. Anyways, is this it? Oh, maybe it is. All right, I'm finding it. So just keep going. Yeah, it was far. Oh wait, you all can see me really rack into freaking Papa how well this was planned.
Tommy, I do not guarantee that. Do I call it a caution? Perhaps. If I get a D-Hop barrel, do you guarantee it will break windows on the battle bus?
Somebody was shooting hot enough to shut out the window of the battle bug. I'll tell you that much right now.
That's true. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me share the screen. So it happened after this, but I only have so much thing. So when it happened, I was driving close to this fence line.
Straight ahead, 12 o'clock.
This bug was just so damn lethal out there. I'm sorry.
To the left, to the left. Right there, right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Straight ahead.
Keep your eyes on the grass, Joker. Jeez.
I could see fully. All right, let me just back this up just a little bit. To give a description of where the little midget was, up on the berm. He was up on the berm, and the vehicle was almost to the fence. Yeah.
I mean, what do you?
What?
It's advertisement. It's advertisement for builds.
I am really questioning my life decisions at this point.
Let's see. Is this it? No, that wasn't it. Oh yeah. So if you want to see something,
Get that gun truck up fast.
so this is what I did. So this dude right here, we don't have the video because evidently my camera wasn't on.
I'm just suspecting damage.
Yeah, there's my shattered out window from whatever the asshole shot it with BBs. But that green dude that's laying down on the ground like that, he's the only one to jump out of the back of the U-Haul when it stopped and threw a grenade and hit the bug with it. This is what Greg talks about. Make a buddy.
Yep.
Come to my booth, Screech Dragon, and get the battle bug patch.
You guys in the Vic?
Yeah, that was us, man. So, good shit. Dude, no, dude. What happened was when he threw it, I went to slam it in the first. It just did not take off. So I was just gonna go. I was like, I got this. I was waiting for you to throw, and then I was like, I was like, oh motherfucker.
And that right there
Oh,
is how it should all. That's how every engagement should go. Somebody kills you. That's your fault, not theirs.
No,
Congratulate them on it, without a doubt. Because if they're better than you, you should compliment them. You don't want it to happen? Be better.
Go ahead. Sorry, I'm
No. That's all I have to say. But that's the key. It really is the key. Somebody takes a good shot. Don't be mad they killed you. Be glad for them. Good job. How'd you do it? Let me learn from you. Let me buy a D-Hop.
Really?
You were paying attention. You were looking down.
Oh no, I'm paying attention. All right.
So here's how bad Greg was set up, right? There's a U-Haul coming down the road, is what was said.
Oh yeah. No. For those of you that didn't see this because I think we showed this at the AAR too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was not fair. They loaded us up and they're like, you guys are going to go. It's going to be easy. There's 6 tryhards. They didn't say there were 6 tryhards plus another dozen Dade counties and and the battle and the Jeep and everything else.
It was only the 6 tryhards that were over here.
There was more than 6 tryhards.
It's got to be more because they always run together.
Well, there might have only been 6 tryhards, but there was more people. There were more tan than just the 6 tryhards.
Well, whatever. That was Dog Company that was there. They were. That's who's that? Oh, I know that thing. That's what's his name? That's Killshot 420, I think.
Yeah, that was. Da, 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 da. Look at him run! Look at them run!
And it has absolutely been established. 4 walls and a roof.
Yeah, the reason why he's saying this.
Mm-hmm. See my blue bunker right there? That blue bunker right there. Mm-hmm. 4 walls and a roof.
So all my gunners are dead. I'm still alive. The most OP rule that I found is the driver could be a medic.
Where are your rags? Here.
You don't have to stop in order to medic?
He is. He's gonna stop.
Okay.
I think.
Yep.
Put it on neutral. There you go.
Watch this.
Yeah, get that off your arm. Hurry up. All right, get ready. Yeah, you can.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he said?
What?
Can I shoot out your window? Yeah, you can.
That's how you get shot in the arm.
That's. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh God, no.
Oh wait. Oh, I was leaning way back.
Battery's dying. Fuck.
He shot me, by the way.
So Greg was inside the porta john like
Yes,
a
he
Smurf.
was. Yes,
Like a
he was. He was fucking hiding in the porta potty.
He was not hiding. He was urinating.
Because we scared the piss out of him. So if you all want to know what the awesome epicness, what I want to do is I want to try to find the other one where we were accused of being bullies.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, you weren't over there.
Oh.
That was some bullshit, though, man.
It was, you know what I don't understand about the green side when I mean, I get it. They had no gun trucks and stuff like that, but it's not our fault because I was in the truck. We're literally go back to our CP. We're stationed in the CP, right? We're ready to move out. We went to re-up our BBs and stuff like that. As we're pulling out, the green U-Haul truck driver, I don't know what he was thinking, but he literally goes behind the building towards our CP where we can visually see him and tries to stop and unload the guys right there. And we're all with the battle bug and the gun truck just pointing at them like, oh, hi.
I want to find the ring around the rosy. It was hilarious.
I think I'm gonna have to jump in a minute. By the way.
Yeah, same here.
Yep, you gotta.
I'll find this one where we're bullies, and then we'll shut the stream down because it's funny. So it's just gonna take me a second to. I'm doing fast screens through. Oh, it wasn't even that one. It was. We chased them off one CP. That was us shooting you. It's got to be Evo 1. Hold on. It's going to be towards the end. Just swore we had it on camera. What the? Oh man. Anyways, I'll save that for another time. Then it was hilarious. They come in, and I literally go. I see them. I see the U-Haul truck come in. I was like, "Ooh, you're gonna be my bitch." I start following around, and then they think they're gonna get slick. Here comes the gun truck. So I'm going around this way. Gun truck's coming around this way. When they finally deploy, burn. They unloaded twice in front of the CP with like a gun truck there, and they just got ripped to shreds. So, all right, guys, to finalize to finish up because almost everybody's got to go, and I want to finish eating. I got some more video to edit. Big Boss Game is this weekend at Op 31. Gates open at 8. Registration starts at 8:30. I'll be there at 10. Come check it out. It'll be a lot of fun. It's also the going away game for Dom. Let's get a chance to shoot him up a bit. Make it look like he's got measles going into the army. Come check out some of the cool stuff that we're going to be showing off at Op 31. A lot of Papa's guns and all that stuff. We're going to be shooting battery in the dick from 350 feet away.
Can we start that at the beginning of the day?
We should have a prize. We should let everybody take one shot. Further shot wins.
After that, we're getting ready for the 2020 season, 2021 season with a bang. Some of us from Players One is going to be at Mayhem Mill with the Lions Claw event. Good portion of us are also going to be at the Vicksburg TCA event, Bone Strike, and March 29th or March 19th, we're going to have almost all of the Players Wanted crew is going to be at Stonebreaker 2021. We want to continue our winning streak there. The Battle Bus will be there, so will the Battle Bug. The Battle Bug will also be at Op 31 this weekend inside the junkyard, potentially laying waste to anybody that happens across its path. So I don't want to know, Mishka. I really don't want to know. I don't want to know. Then on top of that, on April 11th, we have the, or I guess it's April 10th would be the night game, right?
April 10th is the night game, correct. Excuse me. April 10th is the night game. April 11th is the North versus South game.
Wait a minute. Operation Stonebreaker 2021 is March 19th through the 21st in Barnwell,
Yeah,
South
so-
Carolina, GTI.
yeah.
No, you said Pittsburgh or some crap
It's
like
on
that.
the 27th, February 27th. The 19th
Oh.
is the 19th of February. 19th to the 21st in February is Mayhem Mill.
February 26th to the 28th is Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Yes, and then the 19th to the 21st is what?
February, you mean?
Yeah, what is it?
Isn't that the Lions Claw event?
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. I need to figure out where I want to go.
So the first night game of the year at Op 31 will be April 10th. Come on out. I'm going to try my new Call of Duty nods. There. They're right there. They're fucking cool as shit. So come on out, guys. Come say hi. Come meet up with us. Spider, if you're still paying attention, we got a gun, a mask, and some goggles waiting with your name on it to come play. All you native players coming out to Op 31 for the first time, come up and make sure you announce yourself, to me at least, for perhaps something potentially special. So until next time, everybody, I am Joker from Players Wanted. That there is Greg the Papa Reese from Dead End Outfitters. Battery One from Assault and Battery Airsoft. Until Saturday, we'll see you on the field. You all stay safe.